Hey, hey, hey. Hello and happy Saturday. Gotta get this up a little higher somehow because you're seeing the little top on my mirror. Anyway, hey, I am Maureen Fraser. I'm your Mary Kay Beauty Girl, and today we are going to be exploring a look that is available to you when you are my customer for half off. And I'm going to tell you why. So, we're going to be doing this look right here, and it's called um, roses and chocolate. Nope, chocolate and roses. I got it in here wrong. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. But here is the deal. So we've got Blossom, we've got Rose Gold, Sunlit Rose, and Espresso. This is an amazing look. Can you tell which ones I use the most? Well, Blossom is brand new, so I can tell you I use the bejesus out of Blossom. I love Blossom. It's that one right there. But this is our little petite palette. And I love this because guess what? If you didn't already know, these, all of our compacts are refillable. So here, I just took the espresso out. You see there? That is a magnet. And this is steel. So, well, steel, whatever. And did you know that on the back is the names of all of your shades? So I can pop it right back in there and nothing is coming out, right? So that is super cool because guess what? I use this up the most, then you only ever have to get the Blossom. But let's jump in right now. I have a couple things to share with you, and I don't want to keep you too long on a Saturday morning. If you are not already seeing this, if you do not get this email from me on the special deals each month at the top of the month, it goes out to your email. You got to let me know. Now, I know one of my girlfriends, Pat, she was having a little bit, hopefully she's getting them now. This is a big deal because when you're a regular customer of mine and you're getting the lookbook that probably is going to be hitting your mailbox any moment, it's got a sample on page 7. You want to smell it. It's amazing. It's limited edition. When you're a preferred customer of mine, you get one of these 4 times a year to keep you up with all the tips and trends. And you get an email for the special deals each month. Now, can I tell you that February is juicy? So when you are just using your products as normal, I need my moisturizer, Maureen. I need my luminous foundation, Maureen. I need my cleanser. I need my mascara. When you do $50 in purchases, you get to pick from this sheet that changes every single month. You get to pick from this sheet any product you want for every $50 for half off. So literally for consultant's price. You want this email every single month. Now, if you're in our Facebook groups, I usually post it, but you want to be on the email list that gets it as soon as it drops. So I want to tell you that the girl who puts this together, her name is Monica. She's a super fabulous Mary Kay director, and she's pretty cool, and she is very go-give. And she puts this together every single month, and she just loves her customers so much. She's why I do the birthday club. I copied the right cat. She is the right cat to copy in Mary Kay. And that's why you get a birthday thing in the mail every single time you have a birthday with samples and a card from me and an offer for your birthday because you're special, right? I love birthdays. So this one in February is juicy. And if you're watching this and it's still Saturday, the day before Super Bowl, if you were thinking, oh, I do need a couple things, I should probably call her and whoop up on that February thing. Well, whoop up today or before tomorrow at noon because I got a Super Bowl poll. Wait, how do you say that? Super Bowl pool. So for every $10, you get a square, right? You want in because I'm giving away some free product tomorrow, like a lot, like 150 up to $150. So you want in. So anyways, whew, that was a lot, right? So this is coming, page 7. This you got to have in your hot, juicy hands. So the reason we're doing this look today is Monica, the girl who puts this together, decided starting the beginning of this year that each month she's going to put together a look and offer it on our special deals sheet. You guys, that normally is $42. You get 4 eyeshadows and the Petite Compact, $42. For the look, you can get it for $21. Are you kidding me right now? And if you get this today, or we'll say by, the end of Sunday after Super Bowl, I'm going to offer you the blending brush as well for half off. Just be sure to say that when you order. And I'm going to show you why as we jump right in here. Okay. So anyways, this is juicy. This has got so many good things on here. The hydrogel eye patches, the Fanorama mascara, the foundation primer. So when you do a $50 order, you can get one of these for half off. So like, say you're like, I need like $150 worth of stuff. No problem. Then you get 3 items from this sheet for half off. Okay. And it can be all the 3 of the same thing if you want, or mix it up a little bit. You got satin lips on there. You got the moisturizer on there. You got the Botanicals cleanser on there. This is a juicy one, you guys. They're all really good. But when I saw this, these are a lot of my favorites. Okay. So enough with that. Let's jump right in. I wanted to show you a couple things that I learned recently from, we learn from each other, don't we? We learn from each other. So currently I've got my skincare finished, obviously, and I wanted to show you the difference here. So on this eye, I went ahead and I'm trying to give you a really good even look here. I did only eyebrow pencil and under eye corrector and perfecting concealer. And I want to show you the difference. I just learned this tip from my girlfriend, Stephanie Butner, last month when we were in Livonia at our Livonia event, which brings me to the next announcement. Thursday coming, February 15th, we've got an extremely amazing event happening in Livonia at 6:45 p.m. And you want to RSVP for that if you're local, because we're doing a Hydra Session Happiness event there, and that's extreme exfoliation and extreme hydration. And it's complimentary when we do events like that. And if you choose some products, great. And if you don't, whatever, you had some fun, right? That's our goal, right? But the thing is that right now in February, if you're in Michigan, we need some extreme exfoliation and we need some extreme hydration. So don't miss it. But anyways, I was at last month's event and Stephanie had learned something from a woman who we follow, who's a makeup artist, and she's renowned. And so she's super cool. And her name is totally leaving my mind. But anyways, she's cool. So the under eye area, right? When we go like this, and we make these tilts, we can see maybe that our under eye area looks dark, or maybe it looks saggy, or maybe it just looks sad. And we don't like that. So here I did her super trick. And can you see the difference between this eye and this eye? I framed the eyebrow here with the brow pencil and a little bit of the tint. And here I applied what I'm going to show you right now to my under eye area. And it's kind of cool. You should try it if you got the products at home. And if you don't, just ask me for some samples and you can try it yourself. Stop by the studio, try it yourself. So you can see the difference. I know you can. Okay. So what she did, what she learned was with the, I love the under eye corrector. Love it. It's the peach undertone concealer. And I also love the deep ivory perfecting concealer, but I generally wouldn't use them at the same time. Well, this is what she taught me. So I went ahead and just put it right on my under eye area, but she mixed them together. So I'm just going to show you how I did this eye. You can also mix them together. You know how we mix things together right here. So anyways, now I'm blind, so I have to have my little mirror here. So this one is guys, I'm so blind. Okay, under eye corrector. So I'm going to just go boom. Oh, I got a lot right there. Right, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my concealer, whatever matches your skin. If you're Casper the Ghost like me, you can use light ivory or deep ivory. And see what I did right there? So like we did when we were together last month, we mixed them together. But I thought, well, this is just going to be just as good, I think. So I have my cream color brush, and I'm just going to mix it right on my face. And what that's going to do is not only is it going to do its job as the under eye corrector, right? It's also going to brighten because I'm using the perfecting concealer. Now, mind you, I've applied my eye cream. So this concealer is going on really, really nice and smooth. And I like to tell you that if you guys, you need like smidgen, like a smidgen, like hardly any. But if you get it on there and you're like, whoa, way too much. I could do 10 under eye areas with that. Well, grab a Kleenex. It's okay. Take a chill pill. But more importantly, grab a little bit of eye cream, right? Take off the excess, grab a little bit of eye cream, and it will definitely smooth out. All right. So I really like the finish on this because it definitely does what it says it's going to do. Does that make sense? And we're going to do some more blending too. Okay, so that's it. Little tip and trick with that right there. So that's it for that part. Now, you know, I love my foundation primer and my CC cream, but what we're going to do right now, let me get my glasses back on for a second. I'm not going to do my whole face and everything. I'll do that afterward. We're going to jump right into the eyeshadow because isn't that why you're here, right? Get down there. Okay, so the products we're going to use with this is I'm going to pull out all of my brushes, okay? I guess I could use the other one that looks, this is an old smudger brush, but I love it. I just love it. Okay, we're just going to use these ones. So in your makeup brush collection from Mary Kay, you have the eyeliner brush that also has the spoolie. This is the all over eyeshadow brush. This is the smudger brush. This is the crease brush. And this is the blender brush. This is my, like, I love this so much. Why we didn't have this before, I'll never know. It is like genius because if you're like super afraid of eyeshadow, this is your best friend. Because Maureen was like super afraid of eyeshadow. Like I still, for the most part, will use 2 eyeshadows and be done. It's fine. It's good. It's no problem. But this little guy does a job that you're going to love. So we're going to use these brushes. We'll go along. There's a couple different ways that we can do this look together, but I'm going to do one right now and I'm going to explain what we're going to do. I like to do a layering. Okay. Now, does everybody do a layering? Probably not, but I like to do it just because it makes sense in my own head. Does anybody have a head like that? Okay. I hope so. So anyways, what we're going to do is, again, I can't see. Okay. All over eye shadow brush. I'm going to grab the Blossom. And, oh, you know what, you guys? I didn't do that other eyebrow. Let me just do that real quick. I can just do it later. Okay, we're going to do the Blossom all over. So the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow, it is good for 10 hours. Or sorry, 12 hours. Can you say 12 hours? 12 hours. And that is good because, I mean, who wants to reapply after a couple hours? Nobody, I know. So we're going to do this just like this. And what I want to do is I want to kind of show 2 different ways we can apply this on each one of my eyes. Some of you might be more minimalist and some of you might be a little bit more dramatic. And so I'm going to try and show you 2 different ways you can do this. There is an array of different things you can do with 4 colors. So, I mean, you don't have to use all 4 colors all the time, right? You can use one, you can use, I mean, there's so many different combinations. So I like to go from lightest to darkest. Now, there's another way that you can do it where you go from darkest to lightest, right? I mean, you guys, there's so many different ways, but today we're going to go from lightest to darkest, okay? So we got the Blossom on. So now I'm going to dip in, whoopsie. Guys, dropping things. Rose gold. We're going to go rose gold right here. Rose gold right here on the inside. You see how I'm tapping, 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 tapping? That is to get the product on there because the blending brush is going to do the work. Can you tell I love the blending brush? Yes, I do. So the only difference in these 2 looks is going to be that last shade of espresso. That's going to be the difference in these 2 looks. So we've got the rose gold. Okay, the rose gold, I will tell you right now, I will, if I had to pick one eyeshadow for my rest of my life, it's rose gold. It's not Blossom. It's not Crystalline. It's not anything else. It is rose gold, rose gold, rose gold. It is the prettiest shade. You guys, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's not crazy sparkle, but it's just delicate. I love it. Okay, now I have a paper towel right here, and I'm just going to kind of get off some of that excess, but because we're going lightest to darkest, I'm going to use the same brush, right? Super simple because we're going lightest to darkest. So I'm just getting off the excess rose gold. I'm going to dip in here to the Sunlight Rose, and I'm going to go right here on the brow bone, right down. It's a little bit darker. And notice I'm tapping it on. Tapping, tapping, tapping. And then the all over eye brush, blending brush, sorry, the all over blending brush is going to do the blending for us. I'm going to go here. Sunlit Rose, that's Sunlit Rose. And you know, you guys, these are all refillable. I said that already, I think, but you know, our eyeshadows are only 8. So when you run out of one, you can choose to get the same one. You can choose to shake it up a little bit and get something different. Now, just because I don't like to see it, I'm going to wipe off any kind of fallout off of my face before we move on. Okay, so see where we're at right now? Pretty simple, right? Not too shabby. Okay, again, I'm going to wipe off some of this excess, but I'm going to go into our crease brush, because now we're going to get into the espresso. That's the dark one. That's the brown one. And I'm going to just put a little bit on there, because here's the deal. You don't have to load this brush up. You can always go back and get more, right? So one eye, I'm going to do one thing, and one eye, I'm going to do another thing. So the classic way for this is that we're going to do I like to call it the V. So I go right on the brow bone. Now, if your crease is real good, depending on your eye shape, so watch this. Watch this when I open my eye. When I open my eye, you can still see the espresso, right? That's what you want. Now, if I was to put it right in here, like right here, when I open my eye, you wouldn't see it. So we need it seen for this particular application. So this is going to create kind of a smoky look. And I like to do that. And then I pull it across right here. And then the blending brush is going to do the work of the rest. Anybody want the blending brush? I'm sure you do. It's a great tool. Okay, that's all I'm doing right there. That's it. Now the other side, now right or wrong, I mean, you know, people could make their opinions all day long. We all have got them, right? So but I'm just showing you another look. Now maybe you're like, I would never do that. Well, that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to. This kind of will draw your eye up. And what I'm going to do here is just a little bit different, okay? So you can actually use the espresso as an eyeshadow, or sorry, eyeliner. So I'm going to go straight across my eyelid. And then I'm going to grab my smudger brush. Is this the one? Yeah. See this one right here? It's the same all the way around. It's very, very dense, and it will place the product where you want it in tight spaces like. And then I'm going to go down here. For a little bit of a different look. Okay. So we got this one. And then we got this one. Okay, we're not finished. So then I'm going to grab my blending brush. See, can you tell I love it a lot? Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am literally lightly, very lightly. These have longer bristles and not as dense. And when I have people here at the studio, I show them what it feels like for that one. Because some people go, oh, I'll just use the all over eye brush. Oh, well, go ahead and do it. But as soon as I put it on their hand like this, they can feel that this is more dense and it's going to move the product more. So when you use the all over to try and blend, you'll find that maybe your eyeshadow is getting removed. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm just going to go here. Nothing on this brush. You can put like Blossom if you wanted to, but I don't want to change the color of what I got on there right now. So I'm going to start what we're after right now. I'm going in circles and I'm just going to talk while I'm doing this. What we're going after is a sunset, right? So when you look at a sunset, there's no harsh edges. There's no defined light to dark. It just all is beautiful and it blends so seamlessly. And this touch that I am touching on my eye skin, it is so light, and the circle motion is blending whatever eyeshadow is underneath seamlessly. Okay, I don't really need too much going on over here. Let me just double check this. Yeah, I got to do that eyebrow, you guys. That's crazy. How did I forget to do that? Okay. And so that's really about good. So then I can take my any of my powder brushes. You can take your cream color concealer brush and you're just trying to clean this area up right here. No problem, right? Okay. So now we are going to grab the brown eyeliner. All right. Now for this eye right here, I do have to blend. I got to blend the Sunlit Rose into the rose gold because there is a little bit of a harsh edge right there. But it won't be, you won't need to do it as much. So I'm just doing it right here. I saw a little bit of a harsh edge coming across. There we go. And there's not a lot of, and you always want to check right here. Make sure that you don't have any dark shadows right in through here. And if you do, put a little blossom right there and lighten that up, right? All right. So now we're going to use the brown eyeliner. And for here, I'm going to go ahead and it's, you notice I'm not trying to draw a line. Just put on dashes and dots, and I'm going to go under here just a smidgen, not a whole lot, for that added depth. Okay. Now here, I'm not going to do anything. If you wanted to do anything, you could just do this just right outside on the corner edge. Truly hardly, just to deepen it, just a smidgen. That's all. Because really, the espresso is good enough. And, you know, again, it depends on the look you're going for. I grab my eyeliner brush, and I just like to blend it, just to make sure that my dashes and dots all meet, right? Just a little bit. Because you don't want, you know, and does it take a little practice sometimes? Of course it does. Of course it does. Don't get defeated right out of the gate. Don't do it because you can do it. You can do it. Just practice a little bit. Come back to this video. You can use different colors, you know? Okay, so I like to use a curling brush. I go one and I hold it, and then I go out a little bit toward the tip of the eyelash, and I do it again. Okay? And I use, when I tell you I've got the whole wardrobe mascara, I got them all. You guys, I love all of our mascaras. Today, I'm going to be using the Ultimate. I love the Lash Love as well. I love the Panorama. You got to have them all. You need them all. So what I'll do is, like, for instance, there's a lot of days that I don't do my under eye eyelashes because I have allergies, and a lot of times my eyes are watering. But for today, I will use the Lash Love. I do my lowers first, always. I learned that somewhere along the line in Mary Kay to do your lowers first. Somebody said you'll get less boo-boo mascara mistakes on your skin. Now, the reason I'm using the Lash Love on the bottom is because the Lash Love is a mascara that defines your eyelashes. So I personally, preferences, right? I don't want thickish looking eyelashes on the bottom. I want thickish looking eyelashes on the top. So that's why we're going to go ahead with our Ultimate Mascara. So here's a little tip and trick for your mascara. I'm going to go in the middle and wiggle it out into the inside corner and wiggle it out, outside corner and wiggle it out. Fun fact about our mascara, and then I just kind of pull through, right? Is that if you do get mascara boo-boos on your eye skin, don't panic and don't try to rub it off while it's wet. Wait till it's dry, which should only take a second. Just finish your mascara, leave it a boo-boo. When you're all finished, grab yourself a little Q-tip and it will literally slough off your skin. It will not slough off your eyelashes, praise the Lord, but it will slough off your skin. Okay, so you, oopsie, get off of there. You get it in there and you wiggle it out. Get it in there and you wiggle it out. Now, can you put on more than one coat? Yes, you can. Can you put on different mascara on top of each other? Hallelujah, yes, you can. Matter of fact, I would even recommend, if you wanted to use waterproof as your tip, mascara that you put on next. Or you can just go ahead and put on another coat of whatever you're using. And if you run into problems, no worries. Just do the tips for your second coat. I know some people say, I can't do the second coat because it sticks to the first. No problem. Just do the tips and you'll be golden. All right. I know you saw I got that boo-boo over there, so we're going to go over there and take care of that. And no, I didn't do that on purpose. Okay, so here it is. You see it? Big old boo-boo. So I'm just going to, no problem. No problem. Okay, so there it is. So can you see the difference in the two different eye looks? So we've got this one, and we've got this one. And I'll just look at you straight on. And then I'll take a picture later. But there you have it. That is our roses and chocolate, or chocolate and roses, whichever one it's called. But hey, get yours for 21 today. Get yours for 21. Right? Get yours. Oh, hey, love the colors. Thank you for saying so. Get yours today for 21. You can get it for half off when you shop at the special deal sheet, which you know what I'm going to do. Not only am I going to put a picture here of the after, but I'll go ahead and put a picture of this sheet in the comments of this video. Yes, I will. I'm just trying to think. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and drop a comment that says, I need in that Facebook group because I want to, I don't have a Mary Kay girl, and I want to get a hold of that special deal sheet. No problem. Just drop in the comment that says, hey, give me that Facebook link so I can get in there and check it out. So anyways, have a super duper Saturday, you guys. I hope that you learned a little something. I would love to find out what you learned. What did you learn? Just drop it into the comments. I would love to find out. And please let me know. Maureen, I'm wondering about how do you blah, blah, blah. Drop in the comments. Let me know. I would love to address what you're looking to correct, right? All right. Have a great day and happy Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. We are going to have some fabulous food and yum. Get some squares for the Super Bowl pool with me. All right, you guys have a great day.